I'm going to find peace in this moment to breathe. I just recorded a whole video and didn't record. So, I'm going to go for it again. A lot of these influencers are lying to you about the life that you want to live. If you were, and I'm going to go back and look, if you were to look at the algorithm on social media nowadays and the videos that blow up, a lot of them are always, hey, I'm 19 years old, I make $1 million a year, this is how I did it, or this, and that, right? Our generation is very, very inspired by dollar signs, okay? Which, of course, everybody in life is inspired by somebody that's successful. But I feel like our generation is so fixated on the dollar amount that they can make that majority of them, I'm not going to say all of them, majority of the people that want that dream of having money like that will never have it, because the money is so important to them that finding something that they love, that they can do every day, that they can grind at and hustle at and do, it'll never be more important to them than the money, which means that they'll likely never put their all into something to be able to get money, right? So I feel like money is the root of all evil when you allow it to be, okay? A lot of us, what is the soft point for people in our generation right now? How can you take somebody from being dead broke to being successful, right? That is the soft point. If you can do that for somebody, they will praise you. Majority of the dudes that get on social media, they're not here to teach you how to be successful. They're trying to showcase how they got successful with what they've done. And of course, in ways that has its own inspiration and stuff like that, but it's delusional, because the reality is majority of us will not make $100 million a year. Excuse me. Majority of us will not make $100 million a year. And that's okay, because $100 million a year is excessive. You don't need to make $100 million a year to live the life that you want. There's people that make $10,000, $5,000. I know people that live a really good life, and they make way less than somebody that works at McDonald's. So one, it's all about perspective. But two, success is not just about the money that you're making. Okay, so like as an adult, we have to pay bills and we have to take care of our responsibilities. That's a fact. These are things that literally destroy people every day, because money is hard. Life is not easy. You know what I'm saying? So, but keeping yourself in a survival state where you're focusing on how you can make hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, again, I'm not telling anybody to lower their standard of what they can achieve. What I'm telling you is that is such a large goal that is so mentally tolling that I'm not sure that it's even like progressive for somebody to think like that, right? Because the reality is you just need to pay your bills. And if you pay your bills, then you have the ability to do whatever you have to do. So to break it down like this, like say your bills are $1,500 a month, okay? You make $4,000 a month in DoorDash, okay? So let's say you had already worked a month of DoorDash, made $4,000, right? Your bills are $1,500. The key is to pay your bills up front. No matter what you want to say about, hey, I want to keep some money in my pocket, hey, I want to do this, pay all of your bills up front. I don't even care if you made $1,700 and your bills were $1,500. Pay your bills up front. As long as there is a full tank of gas in your car to be able to get to work for the rest of the week, and then you also have food in the pantry so that you're able to eat and put food in your stomach for the week. And of course, you've already paid your rent and all your bills, so now you have a warm or cold home with blankets, a bath, to shower, wash your ass, and do all the stuff that's most important. But what you just did for yourself by paying all of your bills up front is now you've eliminated this survival feeling, this feeling of stress in your mind while you're working, and it just allows you to progress. So say you made $4,000, you paid $1,500 of your bills, that's all your rent, whatever it is, okay? So now you have $2,500 left over. Let's say you put $500 of that to put in a gas tank for the next month, to put food in the pantry or whatever, however you want to eat, and you put the $2,000 in your savings, right? Now we have 30 straight days to make money. So in DoorDash, say you made another $4,000, okay? After the 30 days is up. Your bills are $1,500. On the first of the month, you pay, and this is not just rent, all of your bills up front. You have $2,500 left over. You put $500 to the side for gas and food and anything that you need for the next 30 days. And that other $2,000 goes straight to your savings. If you were to do that for 12 months, you would have $24,000 in savings and a whole year of less stress, less problems, less survival mode, more living, more getting up and smiling, more going on walks and smelling the trees and the flowers and feeling the breeze go through your hair, because you have the ability to breathe. You aren't just surviving anymore. And this is what I'm saying. Like, this is the hole that people get stuck in. This is why a lot of us hate our lives, because one, nobody wants to fucking go to work. And if you do and you love to work hard, that's great. But I know if you knew you can make money and work hard and you didn't have to, you wouldn't. So majority of us wouldn't. That is the most important part. And I'm telling you, like, if everybody was to do this, like, same thing, say you work at McDonald's, you make $2,500 a month, your bills is $1,500 a month, you pay that $1,500 first of the month, all that is done. Now for 30 days, you have no stress, no problems, no bills, nothing to worry about, nothing that tells you can't go to the skate park, go to the movies, go sit down, spend time with your kids, go to the park, whatever it is you want to do. And you also have money in the savings that gives you that feeling in your chest that you can do if you needed to, but you're not going to. Because what a lot of people don't understand about somebody that's successful is it's not about having millions of dollars in your pocket in cash that makes you feel safe, secure, and out of survival mode. It's the feeling and the knowing that if you needed to buy some, if you had bills to come up, if there was an emergency situation that came up, you can and will pay for it with no problem. And it would not affect your subconscious mind. If you can learn to protect your subconscious mind and structure your life in a way where you don't give yourself unnecessary stress, then you can live a more fulfilling life. And then after you break this first barrier of getting past just paying your bills all the time and being ahead and doing this stuff, then you can start focusing on the bigger goal of making $100 million. And of course, your mindset, your pockets, your savings, everything is more in line for you to be able to succeed. So I'm going to end it on this. If you had no bills, no money stress, nobody telling you that you needed to do something, how would you get up every day and live your life? That is the question I want you guys to ponder on, and that's what I'm going to end it on. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day.